So actually, as I start to meditate and close my eyes, I must fall into a sleep, a light sleep. And when I open my eyes, okay, when he opened his eyes, he found himself in a familiar forest, a forest where the trees were around his castle and high enough to touch the clouds. As Chiron stood up, the forest that he knew so well darkened, and in the distance a wolf peeked around the tree. Chiron's basic instinct pushed him to track the beast. As Chiron got to the tree where the wolf was, there were no prints, only puncture marks in the ground. He continued to track until he reached a lake that would play the setting for many of his nightmares. In this lake, a hydra stood, hovering over Chiron's best friend. Before Chiron could act, the monstrosity lunged at his friend, but there was no clack of the jaws, instead a thump. Hanging off the hydra at first glance was the wolf, but upon further examination, it was not just a wolf, but a combination of a wolf's head with extra eyes along its forehead, and a body of a giant spider, fur white like snow. Seeing the wolf spider tearing at the hydra, Chiron grabbed his bow and nocked an arrow. As he aimed his bow, he felt energy coursing from the world around him, channeling the energy from the ground under his feet to the arrow ready to be released. Just as he let his arrow go, the arrow almost splintered, giving the appearance of thick thorns all around. As the arrow struck the hydra, thorn rose from the earth, impaling the monstrosity, causing it to collapse to the ground and erupt in a cloud of dust. As the dust rushed forward, the wolf let out a howl, and Chiron awoke.
Oh shit, I haven't been. Let's see.
No!
No,
You missed the
I've been recording.
monologue.
I've been recording, but I haven't been pressing down to record my voice. So we got all of Chiron. All right. So Chiron, as you look around, you hear kind of this scuttling noise coming up from the chasm.
This has got to mean something. And I'm just going to rush off to the scuttling.
All right. So you look down into the chasm, and these lupine set of eyes look at you, and then like, boom, 6 more open up around it, and you are beholding a wolf's head covered with 8 lupine spider eyes.
What would have normally frightened Chiron? He almost seems at peace looking into this beast eyes, as if he's known this thing.
Right, so it's gonna kind of slowly crawl up the chasm towards you, and it's kind of whimpering. You see that one of its arms, one of its 8 appendages, is not working correctly.
Oh no!
Wait,
Well,
the spider wolf?
I'll
It's a
show you a
wolf
picture.
spider.
Please do. Please.
I'm going to drop to my knee and just to get on like on its eye level and just kind of reach out my hand towards its appendage.
All right, so you see the giant wolf spider crawl over the edge of the chasm, and it's definitely favoring one of its limbs, but it seems to trust you. And I think that your like probing into the wilderness made it feel safe, and like it could approach you with its wound. And so, what do you do?
I'm going to start slowly reaching into my pouch and taking out some of the salve that I used to heal my party members with. Just kind of prep it up for the place on the appendage.
All right, it's a little anxious. It doesn't quite want you to approach it yet. So do nature check, or is there like an actual animal check? I don't remember.
Animal
There's
handling.
animal handling.
Yeah, do animal handling. All right, you have advantage, and it's suddenly like, all right, this guy is my friend. This thing kind of reminds me of my mother, and so it's gonna approach you.
All right. As I noticed it kind of, the tension almost released. I'm gonna start moving my way slowly towards it too. Still, my hand out with the salve in it.
All right, so you see that one of its legs is got this vicious like claw mark, and you recognize it. This is the same sort of gash that happened that was on the backs of the militiamen that you found. It appears to be the same mark of a red slaad.
Well, I'll go ahead and place the salve on there, but I'm gonna try to rattle my brain of, you know, is this spider wolf infected?
Yeah, so as you inspect the wound, you can know, and as you kind of like place your hand on the spider and you're tending to it, you sense a chaotic presence like within the beast trying to kill it, and it's definitely losing. It will definitely end up the same way as the militiamen unless you can find a way to heal it.
Okay.
Silly.
I'm going to place the salve on it and go to the monastery to see and run back to it because I imagine he wouldn't be able to run fast enough.
Yeah, so he starts trying to follow you, but he kind of stumbles, and you can motion for him to stay, but he definitely doesn't want to leave your presence.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna turn around and try to communicate with it.
All right, so he understands. He's gonna stay.
Okay. I'm running as fast as I can to.
Okay. So if you run up the path, you'll enter kind of the cellar area where Zamira and Dancing Wind are within the throes of spiritual vigor.
And so then so I was on the boat, all right, and I told Master Liam, Brock, I bet that you can't go and walk on the water over there, and he did it.
Oh, he did?
Oh my God, yeah.
Oh, I must
All right.
Why, hello, Master
This
Kyron.
seems like a really interesting story, but I need someone's help.
Well, you must have a
Hey,
drink
hey.
with us.
Hey, does your arrows shoot as straight as your arrows?
Oh,
All right.
awesome, Mira.
The thing
Dancing
that
Wind
was
is
in
like
the woods,
blushing.
it was it's nearby. I just found a beast. It's been infected by it. We need to do something.
Oh, let me fight him, and I rip out my sword from the scarab, and it just flies off. Oh, let me go get that.
So Dancing Wind like holds still for like a little second, closes her eyes, and then like she's no longer intoxicated, and she's like,
Really?
Kyron, what did you say?
What's the name of the frog boy again?
Slams.
Slad.
Slads?
Salad.
Okay, the salads are the salads are nearby. I feel there's a giant wolf spider that I found that had been what seemed recently attacked by one, and I wanted to treat the beast. Was willing to follow me back, so I don't know. I just want to help this creature, and hopefully we can prepare for, I don't know, a potential attack.
Oh yes. Well, you are in luck. We have been giving medical supplies to the people of New Harbor, and it can treat such a wound from these slaads. It should be able to purge the infection. I can go get it. You just wait here. So she kind of runs out, and a moment later is back. Here, bring me to the beast.
All right. He's just this way. No.
So she follows you out to where the giant wolf spider is.
Oh, let me out. Where did they go?
All right. So he's just in the cave over here. He seemed a little hesitant, so I'll approach him first. So
Yeah, so she's walking with you. Whenever she sees the beast, she just like it's not scared of her. She's got this just aura of calm, and the beast is able to feel comfortable around both of you. But she hands you what looks like a little box. It's a cheap like pewter, but inside is this powder. And she says, "It would be better for you, I think. This animal has bonded with you. You should combine this salve with your spit. The powder will make a paste, and it should help purge this corruption from the animal." So she like gives it to you and kind of bows out of the cave to give you privacy. She goes back to Zamir.
all right. Well, I'm just gonna spread it around my hands and let loose.
Should say a loogie, bro.
Right, so whenever you spit on it, it like turns this like bright scarlet blood red in your hand.
All right. This stuff, please, please, please work. All right, friend. Just be patient with me. This probably isn't going to feel good. And I want to start to apply it.
All right, so do a acrobatics check, because as soon as you start to press it on the beast, it like starts to convulse. All right, so it is like shuddering and its legs start flaying out, and it like kicks at you, but you kind of like take the blow and kind of roll with it and grab onto the beast by its head, and you're just like forcing this salve into it, and you feel like it's got this magical property of drawing upon your life force, and you're now like in a mental combat with whatever is within the spider wolf.
Alright.
So let's see.
Fortitude.
Yeah. So either do a Constitution save or a Wisdom save. All right. So you take 2 stress damage, but the presence starts to withdraw, and it's calming. Your beast is calming, and then actually out of its mouth, this like black, like slimy little tadpole kind of flops onto the ground, and it shudders for a second, and then it dies.
Well, I'm gonna step on it for good measure.
All right, you step on it, and it just kind of splatters into like this green ichor.
I'll
Aliens. Nice.
push it away and just like kind of grab onto the beast's head and like look in its eyes and slowly pet him, tell him it's okay, and I'm gonna go run and get some water, see if I can wash some of that nasty ass stuff out of his mouth, if there's any.
Yeah, there's some water, like in the courtyard area where the students would
Okay.
be training, but there's also some kind of more in but that's the closest water supply will be in the courtyard.
Okay. I'll definitely run to that.
Alright, so you got your water, and you're running back to the wolf. Whenever you get to the cave entrance, it's looks a lot better.
Well, friend, you seem like you can stand a little bit better. I think I should try to get you to the monastery. That thing out, I don't feel safe. I feel like we need to track this thing. I'm gonna like put my just keep my hand on its head as we walk back to the temple.
Alright, so you have now gained a animal companion. You can name him if you want, but you have your stat sheet set up for him, etc. And you should have control over the token that's right next to you.
Where's that? Nice.
Alright. Any luck with Alex going back? No. Okay.
I'd say that.
So during preparation phase, Lot, you went to meditate to recover your strength and your spells. And in your kind of elf trance,
I saw that.
the traveler's presence appears next to you, and he's like, "How you doing, Lot?"
Oh, traveler, good to see you. Didn't expect you here.
Well, I try not to be.
Well.
Too predictable.
Well, you of course succeeded that. I'm doing well, although I must say this is quite the interesting task that you've put me up to. These people are well, they're a handful, if I say so.
Yeah, they're an eccentric group of miscreants, but I think you'll be all right.
Well, I'm glad you have faith in me. I of course have faith in you.
It is undeserved a lot, but all the same, I appreciate it. However,
Hilarious.
the forces of darkness that Bakudo spoke of, he is not wrong. They are not to be underestimated. I must say that they are representatives of something far more powerful that has any right to exist in this realm with the gods being gone.
More representatives of what exactly?
Entropy.
Well, there has been plenty of that lately.
Indeed. If they continue on their course, they will actually destroy this realm entirely.
Well, that would not be good. I like this realm. I would like it to stay how it is.
Me too, which is why it is very important that you succeed today. Master Bakudo is a very experienced monk. He has been fighting since before the time of the Cataclysm, and you are in good hands with him nearby, but him alone will not be enough to save this group, and every action that you and your companions make will be pivotal.
Do you think you could help us? I know you don't usually take a direct hand in things, but Well, if this is such a great, as dire a threat as you say, then maybe you could do something. You're of course very powerful.
You and your companions are how I play this game.
Yes, yes. Always the same answer. One of these days I'll convince you.
It's been a very long time since I've picked up a sword, but maybe a lot. However, I have other things to attend to. You stay safe, Lot.
Of course, I will do my best.
My blessing is with you. And the presence is gone.
Alright, I guess I'll just go back to meditating.
Right, so Avance, you went to sleep.
Sorry, I can't hear you.
Avance, you went to sleep and you wake up and you don't know where you are.
Right? I try to make sounds come out of my mouth, they don't. So I guess I get up,
all right,
wander around.
You start wandering around. You're in a really strange place. It's
I bet.
It reminds you of kind of older monasteries, but you really have no idea how you got here. And as you take a moment to kind of think, you remember meditating in a garden with a white-haired woman.
But I don't know how to get to it.
No. So do you know where you are exactly? Where did you just sleep in the dormitories?
I'm in a dormitory. So I guess I'll say I'm over here. I guess I'll walk that from this direction.
All right. So you're walking out and you see this really dramatic, intricate sand garden or rock garden. If you look at it closely, you can kind of see a resemblance of a tiger paw in the decorations within the sand and then some other rocks. You actually see the tiger motif like consistently everywhere around you, and as you're walking, you can hear in the distance.
Before that, I'm just gonna start making lines in the sand.
All right, so you're making lines in the sand and screwing up its intricate patternization. And as you're doing this, this paladin figure kind of walks up and he sees you playing in the sand.
Oh, I can't wait to see how you pull this one off.
I have no idea. I'm not gonna say anything for Adam, just because I can't pull his voice off. But he sees you in the sand and he kind of comes up and sits next to you, and he's like, before.
I'm gonna give him the good old Sir Epor voice.
Yeah, I'll do that. Before, when you were meditating, I believe that I saw something. As he says this, you kind of have this flashback of the vision, but you still know who the hell this guy is.
I just look up at him and, hard, I'll reel back a sec. Then I'll see that he's just a human. And just like stare at him. Kind of like Gollum in this little
He is a little confused, but he's like, you don't talk very much, Ivance, but I can respect that. However, you reminded me of, the servants of back in the day when I was fighting the Cataclysm.
Why do you have to do this now? I can't say anything.
I see that you don't want to talk about it.
Yeah, I can.
That is okay.
Looking at him.
Um,
I'll walk up to him, just like pat him on the shoulder, just like sure.
he's like, well, I'm gonna get ready for battle. If you would eat with me, I would appreciate it. So he's gonna go find some dinner.
I need left brain motions here. Use your hands. So I assume you do that, and I'll go with you.
Yeah. All right. Man, Alex, I have so many good things to tell you. So many good things. Like how, if you were here right now, I would give you +10 to your damage. But you're not. So, I guess Zara is just going to take 5 stress damage.
That sounds right.
Yeah.
That little bitch.
How do we say can't speak?
He was out in too much sunlight.
He's just,
Oh, hey, he's actually on.
oh shit, I have to copy that. Alice, join skip. Okay, Jake, Dancing
Yes.
Wind is back with you, and then you kind of start hearing this clanging of a bell, gong, at the front of the temple. And Dancing Wind kind of like perks up. She's like, Samira, we are being summoned. You can come if you wish.
Oh,
It would be
I
in
don't-
your best
Listen,
interest.
I don't know. I think that's just a beat. Hey, dude, listen. So, have you ever heard of this instrument called? Fuck, what's the instrument called?
Yes.
I have it in my inventory, but it closed for some reason.
Actually, does.
Have you ever heard of a sham before? Because it would go great with this gong. And then I pull out my sham and I start playing it for Dancing Wind.
That is... Do a performance.
One. Damn.
Oh, baby. As
She-
always, my
she's a little
performance is
enthralled.
impeccable.
Yeah, no, she's like, I have never heard such a beautiful instrument. Samira, you have many, many talents.
I wish more people understood that. Wind.
Ha, you called me nickname. You must think we are friends.
More like, how about this? How about you be my pawn?
She just kind of shakes her head at you.
Like you listen to what I tell you to, and then you do it, and you don't ask questions, you know?
I see that being abandoned by your comrades is it's taken quite a blow on you, but if it will amuse you, then,
What are you talking about?
oh, you know, the fact that your charisma is not quite what you think, and they clearly
How do you even know about that? How do you even know that I was abandoned by my comrades?
it is in
I didn't tell you that shit.
every action that you take, every dramatic impulse. You hunger for appreciation.
I don't believe her. Not for a fucking second. She's been spying on me.
She just starts walking away. She's going to the main chamber. Everyone else actually hears this. He's literally the only one in Discord.
Yeah. He's obstinate. Just like Zamir.
What about me, bitch?
Obstinate.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, what is he doing? It's not hard to install Skype. I'm so confused. That's also true. You know he's not gonna fucking do that.
I had to do that with Discord.
Did you?
It's not that hard.
I'm just saying, personality-wise, he won't even.
Is he in the conversation?
We've just been talking shit about them this whole time. He's just been here.
Alright, so he joins. Everyone hears the gong chime, and you kind of hear the initiates running towards the main hallway where you first spoke to Master Bakudo. So y'all can join them.
And the hauntingly beautiful Sham.
Yeah, the hauntingly beautiful Sham.
I assume someone dragged me along. Thank you.
So you're in there, and Master Bakudo is kind of like standing in front. All of the initiates have sort of lined up to the side and on one side of the aisle, kind of leaving an area for anyone else to stand, or you can just not. But he starts to speak. He's like, Palm and the Fist have made first sighting of the Slaad invaders. They tell us that there are not too many, which is good, but the Slaad are very tricky, and it is not unheard of for their kind to be able to walk invisibly. However, I will try to split you up in a way to best combat them, and we shall be working together. Newcomers. I believe that the palm is protecting the shrine of the sun, and the fist is holding the shrine of the moon. I will send my initiates and Master Lu to protect the fist and help beat back these invaders. But you, I shall send to the palm at the shrine of the sun. Me and Dancing Wind will provide support where we can. Are there any questions?
Yeah. Oh shit! I can't speak. Fuck. I guess as a
Barbarian, you have a quizzical look.
I'll just swing my arms around, like, hey, what am I supposed to do?
Yes, you will. You will fight. You will fight very well. I believe in you. Now,
No, like, I haven't got a weapon yet.
as you're like doing this, Master Lu walks into the assembly, and he's got this rucksack, and he says, "Fresh from the smith, you. I have all forged your swords to be silvered weapons. Come, take your weapons and prepare to fight."
Okay. What did he give me?
He just gave you your weapon from before, but it's silvered. However, yeah, things
Alright.
might happen to help you out, but at this moment, you just have your silvered weapon.
That's cool. I'll just like scowl to mark that I don't have any more questions.
So as he's saying this like mystical darkness just kind of sweeps through the Temple of the Tiger, and Master Bakudo like focuses, and you see that he's got this like necklace of like stone balls. Really, they're like little spherical stones. Each one looks to be about half a pound, and he like focuses and he starts to glow, and he like gives everyone kind of light, and then he like says a command word, and throughout the symbol of the tiger, these torches kind of come to life, and he's like, "Stay close," and walks to the front of the monastery.
I don't have to make any perception checks to see if I don't get lost.
All right, can you guys see yourselves?
Yeah.
So he kind of points to the initiate, says, "Go to the Shrine of the Moon. Protect and help Master Fist. And you, Smith Lu, go with them." So they kind of run off, and then he turns to you and he says, "If you follow the path down, I hear combat in the distance. Go. Help the pawn."
Right.
So kind of start slowly walking your way down the bridge in front of...
Do we follow the balls of light or?
Just like, one sec.
Is this just your way you found something new and you're experimenting?
No, it's me actually. Wait, one sec.
Does anyone have? Okay, there we go. Someone adding Alex.
I'm trying.
It's not letting you.
Oh, it is.
No, he said that that's opening it up in his browser, which isn't working for some reason.
I'm trying to add him as a friend on Skype, and then I can try and add him in.
What is sour shit? Warheads.
Oh,
Thank God.
there we go.
All right, you're here finally.
Hello. Jesus, dude.
Man, thanks
I
for
was
holding
about to
us
say.
up. God, so selfish of you.
All right, so you like missed everything, but it's okay.
Well,
You're all right.
great.
Nah, he's
Died
kidding. You
again.
didn't miss
Everybody's
anything.
back.
Yeah.
All right,
Kyron
so
got a
now
wolf
basically what
spider pup.
happened is Master Bakudo kind of gave you the task of going to the Shrine of the Sun, where the palm might and is apparently protecting the Shrine of the Sun from the Slaad invaders, and your task is to go help her.
After we break to go where we're supposed to go, I'm gonna go over to Kyron. Just be like, "Oh, Kyron, who is this one?" I'm gonna like squat down in front of the wolf spider. Just kind of look at it.
And the wolf
can I touch it?
spider.
You can't really squat down because it's huge.
Oh, really?
He's
Okay.
6 feet.
Oh, jeez.
What?
So as you get close to him, he just growls just viciously.
Can I walk up to him? Can I
Sure.
like animal handle this?
What does a
And
spider growl sound like? For my immersion.
He's a wolf. He just got a wolf-like vocal cords.
It sounds like.
What does that sound?
Wait, hang on. I want to do this. I want to get on this.
Did you get that?
Yeah, that really helps.
Just like that.
My visualization.
Oh.
Alright, so Lot he just is not taking a liking to, but Avance, he
He sees
kind
it
of just goes to like a low little
This works.
growl, just like a little, just showing like one of his fangs.
Can I pet him?
Have I done anything, Jason?
No. You almost had a chance to get +10 to your weapon, but you weren't there to take it, so.
Yeah, I'm sure that happened.
It did. It literally happened.
Okay.
Will he let me pet him?
Alright, Avance, we can do all this welcoming my friend here to the group after we
Yeah, so
fix
as you're saying this, you hear like the sound of screams and like
But I'll look at Kirian with something to their eyes, like, please.
Alright, just try. Be slow.
I'm gonna go in
And-
for the pet.
Paul
Alrighty.
walks up to Lot and she casts Sanctuary on you.
Thank you.
Y'all ready for my adventure through Trinity while I play this game?
Looks like you're in the Blair Witch Project or something, dude.
Just turn around, someone's in the corner.
Alright, so you have Sanctuary on you.
Excellent.
She says, young Master Cleric, hopefully this can keep you safe as you protect your friends.
Much appreciated. Much appreciated, Palm. I will hopefully I will do my best to stay alive and help everyone else stay alive as well.
And then Mike Pence in Battle Fervor kind of like pulls out his greatsword and then just kind of like slashes it across his shoulder. He's like ready to fight.
So I guess I'll start running towards the screams. Which direction
Yeah.
is that?
Yeah, let's go where we're supposed to go.
So you can kind of follow Mike because that's the one I'm controlling, but walk down this bridge.
Where? Where?
Can you see it all?
Oh, okay, it's down here.
Alright. So to the fountain. And then as you do, just kind of zoom in to so you can see a little better.
It's not like the old step where it brings up a little image of people walking.
Dang, that wolf spider is invisible.
Excuse me, sir?
The
You-
fuck is that
Hearing
thing?
my breathing. So
Just like listening to you breathe.
So y'all
I didn't even
can
know
come
Trinity
into
was this
this
big.
like green rectangle, and then we'll roll for initiative. But kind of arrange
Okay.
yourselves as you want for the battle.
You put him one back.
I legit can't see anything. Great.
Need a haircut, bud.
Kill yourself.
Vicious.
How rude.
Okay, everybody roll for initiative.
I'm the one not fucking being mean to you. Jesus.
Dude, I haven't been mean to him. Dude, Alex, you're supposed to be in the green thing.
Excuse you?
You're supposed to be in the green rectangle.
What are you talking about?
On the page. Roll
Yes.
20.
Come down. If you're still up there.
Oh, here's some stuff.
Spell him down, Jason.
It's like so hard to move on the screen. Yeah. There we go. What tab is initiative in?
Core.
It's at the very top of the. If you just go to all, it's at the very top.
Got it, got it.
There are two kinds of people, Jake. People that go by tabs and people that just like to scroll.
I just go by all, man. It's easier that way.
Yes, they organized. Dub dub dub.
All right, so you all roll for combat. Combat has started, and you look up and you see these two vicious-looking ghouls, and they look like they were probably people at one point, but they have a similar state as the militiamen from before. And then across the bridge, you can see Palm facing off against this red demon toad.
Where?
And first up will be Avance.
I don't see the palm.
Turn your
Like-
character to look towards...
The left, but it's like a black box.
Oh, fuck. I thought I had torches over there. Damn.
I just don't think I'm allowed to see it. Like from a
Oh, damn.
website perspective. Let's do that yellow drag box thing and make it visible to me, please.
Should be visible to everyone. I'm just going to go ahead and get rid of the fancy lighting. Okay. See now?
Yeah.
Oh,
Is there
all
supposed
the
to
way.
be? Is there
Jesus.
supposed to be terrain though, or just a grid? Because I'm just seeing white with a grid.
Try refreshing.
Okay.
Does everyone else see the map?
All I saw was a grid.
Now I see black.
Yep. Same.
I got you, bud. I see it.
Oh, scroll right. It's still a
Oh.
white grid.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Whatever.
That's all right.
I
So
guess
it's important.
I'll charge here. take a swing. Plus, I gotta reopen my shit.
Charge.
Not charge, charge.
Like the combat maneuver.
No. Fuck off.
All right, and so you hit the
Damn.
ghoul, and it lets loose this hiss at you.
At the
Sorry.
end of that, where he takes 1d6 plus half of 3. I guess I wrote that.
So one.
Whatever plus half of 3 is it 2 or 1?
It's one.
1.
It's 7.
Or yeah. What's the environment like right now?
Monastery.
White.
Yeah.
Wait, so none of you guys can see the background?
No.
No.
Oh, there's supposed to be background?
Yeah.
We're in no space.
No.
Watch your boy.
Could you see it before? In the like
Huh?
last?
No.
No, last window, sure.
Like the original one, yeah.
Yeah.
That's okay. Everybody leave the roll 20 real quick.
How long have I ever drank?
Yeah, we can go ahead and take a 2-minute break.
Okay.